Yeah.
So let's talk about the underlayment and when that's required and what floor requires that.
Perfect. So the luxury vinyl that you have that we're talking about has a padding attached.
Okay.
So you do not need to have any extra underlayments for this.
So whether it's a caulking or that, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, the cork. Sometimes the cork, they use these other, different paddings. But for the most parts, all the luxury vinyls have some sort of padding attached.
Got it.
100%, always. Laminates on this end, they don't. So with laminates, you have to have an underlayment where it would be a cork. You can buy an extra cork, or it would be a foam. You would put, but the laminates, you need some kind of. You can't just put this on the subfloor. It's gonna
Right.
squeak. It's gonna make all sorts of noise, and forget about it.
The laminate has a different sound to it, correct?
Yes,
And why is that?
a different kind of material.
Yeah. What is the meat of this made of?
So this is basically press board.
It is press board.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nowadays, they came out with this waterproof laminate, but it's only been out.
I have some. It's in my laundry room.
Yeah.
I just needed a little section for that little 5 by 3 foot area.
And I think people are like, well, waterproof laminate, we already have luxury vinyl that's waterproof. So I haven't seen it really take off as much as luxury vinyl, but we'll see.
Right.
We'll see.
Yeah.
So back to underlayments. Yeah, with the laminate you needed, luxury vinyl, it has it already attached. For the engineered hardwood, you don't need any kind of underlayment.
Right.
Whether it's getting glued down on the concrete foundation or your plywood raised foundation. The only times you're going to need an underlayment, like a cork or a rubber that I'm going to show you, is in condos. And that is mostly for sound.
Sound for the neighbors. In case the dogs, they're scratching.
Some HOAs required. 1/2-inch cork. We won't let you install this. And then you have to buy the cork. You have to get it installed. That's another cost.
1/2-inch cork. What about
Or quarter.
plank vinyl? Do you still need the 1/2-inch cork?
No. So with the vinyl, you actually cannot put cork underneath. It'll void the warranty.
Oh, okay.
That's what a lot of people don't know. A lot of people do not know.
And that is why we're here today, to let people know.
And some people don't know. You would actually only know when you actually talk to these companies and vendors.
Right.
And you let them know, hey, what can we put under your flooring? And they say, well, you can put our moisture barrier roll-on, like a roll. That's it. No cork. And I'll tell you why. So they have a padding already, right? You're going to put down cork and you're going to put this. It's going to be too soft. Over time, this click system, it's going to give.
Yep.
You're going to call the inspector or you're going to call the manufacturer. They'll come out. They'll take a look. And once they see the cork under there.
No warranty.
No warranty. Who installed it?
Yeah.
Was he licensed?
Of course not.
I hope.
Of course not. You should see some of the floorings I walk into.
Oh, God, tell me.
I look around. I'm getting spongy areas. And that's the first thing the client catches is the spongy parts.
Do you know why?
Well, it could be a couple of reasons why. One of the reasons you just said, it's too thick, got the wrong underlayment under it. 2, it could be an uneven area or a dip in the floor that wasn't filled.
90% it's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, I remember one customer of mine, she really had a hard time absorbing what I was saying.
Okay.
And I couldn't say it any clearer. And I couldn't say it in another way to make it sound easier to understand. I mean, I really took my time with her. I said, ma'am, your floor, I think, was installed by the plumber. Okay, so that's my way of saying whoever installed this floor should not be installing floors.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're doing. Could have been the homeowner that did it himself. I saw all these butt joints, all the joints just wrong and all around the room. Like no staggering, no staggering whatsoever. Just one after the other. God. And it was crazy. And they didn't even make it all the way to the baseboard. Like there's this 1/2-inch gaps everywhere. My God. And she just couldn't understand what I was telling her. I said, well, what I'm telling you is this flooring installation is not going to last. So as your inspector, I'm just letting you know that this floor is going to fail
And
Well, what do you mean it's going to fail? You're going to have separations. You're going to start getting lifts. You're going to start getting trip hazards, whatever. You're going to get a lot of different problems with it. And it's constantly going to be a problem that's going to get worse and worse.
Yeah.
Because it was not installed correctly. She called me at least 3 times after that inspection and asked me that over and over.
God.
She didn't understand what had to be done next.
Was she trying to buy this? She was
trying to buy it.
buying the house. Got it.
Trying to buy the house. And she didn't understand. I kept saying, ma'am, I'm telling you to call an expert flooring company to have them come out and evaluate what's up. Maybe they can fix these problems.
Yeah.
Most likely they're going to want to pull it up and relay it because it was so bad.
Yeah.
And she just couldn't wrap her head around that. So anybody listening, if I show up at your house and tell you that, understand what I'm saying. If I say your floor was installed by the plumber or Mickey Mouse or anybody else, that means you need to call a pro in there to
come and help.
Come look at it and say, hey, here's my honest opinion. You need to get rid of this stuff.
Yeah.
And just redo it. Otherwise, you're going to have problems from here on out. So
see, the installation is different between these products. These both, the luxury vinyl, the laminate, is a free float installation, meaning they're not glued down.
Right.
They're not allowed to be glued down.
Right.
They cannot. Engineered hardwood, it's glued down. It's not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You can get away with these little dips and bumps and all that stuff because it's glued.
Yeah.
As long as you glued correctly, hopefully you know.
And this is so thick. If you do have a little like unevenness in the subfloor, that's really stiff, and that's going to take away those minor imperfections in the subfloor.
Correct.
That's why I'm liking this because it's so thick.
You rarely have problems with this unless there's just something and it was completely missed. But for the most part, you can get away with a lot of things because it's glued.
Right.
So with this stuff, since it's not glued down, your subfloor has to be. It doesn't have to be level. When our house is ever leveled, they have to be flat. It has to be pretty flat.
Yeah, no nail head sticking up. No.
Yeah, pretty damn flat.
Yeah.
So if you have a concrete foundation, here's the process. Let's say this furniture or whatever, everything gets out of the way. We pour self-leveling concrete. Self-leveling concrete.
Yes.
Get it in Home Depot,
Smart.
Lowe's, whatever. You prime the area. You mix the stuff up. You pour it. It'll flatten out your area. Again, it doesn't have to be leveled. Flat.
Yeah.
Next thing, moisture barrier. You do still want to put a moisture barrier on concrete whatever material it is. This is a product. I can tell you later what it is. It's a great product. It basically covers all the moistures. It's a great product made in Germany. We've been using it for 12 years.
Okay.
Only moisture barrier we recommend. So you would put that, and then you can install this on top.
Got it.
Your place is flat. You should not have any issues with this product.
Mm-hmm.
Those spongy areas is when there's no leveling at all. They rip up the carpet. Oh, ma'am, we need no, it's too expensive. We can't do it. It's fine. Just lay it. For the most part, guys are going to end up laying it. Because what are you going to walk away from the job? For the most part, you're not. Again, not in this economy. So you're installing it for most, and then you're going to get those things.
And then you're going to get a phone call later. Hey, my floor's messing up. Well, you told me not to do it right.
Yeah, but it's so spongy and then.
Yeah. That's the one thing my customers always notice. If there's a sponginess, I'm like, well, ma'am, if it's a free floating floor, there's a chance. That's one of the reasons why it's probably floating like spongy like that. They have the wrong laminate. Underlayment underneath. It's a really tough answer tough answer to give because I can't give them a definitive. But I tell them that. I say, look, I can only see what you're seeing. I don't see any labeling. I can't tell you who made it, how thick it is. Yeah. Unless I see an edge of it somewhere in the house. Maybe they didn't finish one area and I can see the edge. I maybe give you a little more info, but
a little bit, but still it's very tough. It's very difficult to have clients come in and they're trying to do a repair and they'll come in like this. And I already see them coming in with one board and I already know that I'm not the first store they stop by and they're just coming in. They're like, I need this. And my first question is, do you know the manufacturer? No. Client needs this repaired. We have water damage. We have
sir, here's my encyclopedia. You can go through it, try to find it.
So I go, listen, if I don't know the manufacturer, I'm just gonna go and look at the boards I have, but it's not gonna be exact. It's never gonna be exact. So it's It's a nightmare sometimes.
Yeah, it's like trying to match ceiling paint. It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's all the same.
We always recommend for the customers to have a box or two left over, just in case something happens. Wood discontinues after a few years. Engineered hardwood, FYI.
It discontinues?
It discontinues.
Oh, that's good info.
All the time. I have a vendor come in and they're like, yep, they'll pull a board out. This one's out. We have, 1,000 square foot left on discount, for example, if anyone wants it, but that's it. Once stock is gone, we're not bringing this color. And that's it. That's how they disappear. Just like that. Oof.
2 years.
2-3 years, sometimes 4.
Okay.
They change, of course.
Yeah.
Sometimes they become a little more darker, different tone. They change all the time, definitely.
Ah, okay.
So whenever customers do end up buying the engineered hardwood, or really any of this material, they should, if they're going to be living in that home for a while, or if they care about the next, buy extra.
That means I got to get back to home, a Floor and Decor, and get another box.
Another box.
I told you I didn't want to buy that box.
You're going to have to. Or you're going to have to redo the whole bathroom.
Oh, shit. Not that again. All right. So let's grab your
okay.
Your samples there.
Goodies. So this is the corks that we usually work with: 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch.
Mm-hmm. Now, is there something about cork that I don't get? Why it makes such a good underlayment?
For soundproof.
Just sounding.
It's just soundproof. Yeah, pretty much. That's in the condos. That's what they use, soundproof. Some condos require just a regular 1/4 inch. So what we do is we glue this down. This gets glued.
So no one else requires that. Just condominiums.
Yeah.
Huh.
If you have neighbors, mostly condos, right?
Got it.
Yeah, especially those nice
1/2 inch, man. That's thick.
1/2 inch cork. You're looking at about $250 a square foot for this material alone. Yeah. Something made in Portuguese, some high-end cork. Of course, you can, if you go, your Chinese stuff and anything, but you're still spending about $2 a square foot for this stuff.
Wow, that price of that floor just went up.
Yeah. You can get this 1/4 inch cork actually in Floor Decor. You can get this in Home Depot, I believe. You're looking at about...
How's it come in sheets?
Yeah. They're going to come in... Oh, no. They're going to come in rolls.
It is coming in a roll.
They come in rolls, in about 4-foot rolls. And
it doesn't crack when you roll it up, huh? Interesting.
The rolls, they do. Those rolls are cheap. They're about... Those 1/4 inch rolls at Floor Decor, they're about 80 cents. They crack. The ends of it, they stick up. So
it's too thin.
It's too thin. It sticks up. You can't get this in a roll.
No.
That's
what I was asking you. This
Correct.
stuff. So that comes in sheets only. How big of a sheet?
2 by 3.
Oh, so it's like laying down a tile floor.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Mostly in condos, again, because of your neighbors.
Right. Interesting.
So this gets glued.
Yeah.
This goes on top, for example. If you're going with laminate, you could put this. You could put this.
This is what's catching my attention here, is the thickness of these together. So
1 inch.
1 inch.
Mm-hmm.
So that means you are probably cutting or redoing
every single door in the house.
Trim.
Yeah.
All the trim.
Yeah.
This is something any homeowners need to understand. So when you get into this and you are adding 1 inch, now you may not have 1 inch already in your house. You may have something a lot thinner.
Correct.
So understand that all your door trim moldings are coming down to that old floor. So if they have to come in and now cut all your moldings at the bottom to raise up the height to fit this under it, that may be more money too, because now you have to cut everything, right?
The casings are not so much of a problem. We have the power tools to cut them.
Okay.
But it's the doors. The doors, yes. The door's going to have to be coming off.
I see. The door's got to be trimmed on some cases.
Or they're not going to close.
That's right. That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's something to consider. So that's actually...
That's mostly in condos when we run into those.
That's really thick.
Yeah. You add 1 inch.
That would make me 1 inch taller if I stood on it. I'm okay with that.
So yeah, there we go.
That's something that no homeowner understands.
Those little things.
They wonder why is this so much? And like, well, ma'am, we have to cut your doors.
Yeah.
Why do you have to cut my doors? Because the new floor is higher than your old one.
Yeah.
And now another thing too is doing this in only one room is going to create a difference in height between floors.
Yeah.
That's something that's often found at homes. And I let people know you got a floor level change here.
Yeah.
They ask me why. And I'm like, well, it's real simple. Why? Somebody put a new floor here and didn't put one here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wasn't meant to be a joke, but it sounds like a joke, right?
Oh man.
It's just this floor
I'm
is
just
thicker.
imagining the people you work
It's
deal with.
this floor is thicker, and it's a good floor,
Yeah.
but they didn't finish all the rooms, so you have a reducer here
Yeah.
going from one height to the
beautiful transition
to
piece.
the next, and some of them are pretty ugly looking.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah.
So if I was gonna do this, in my house, I would do every inch of this house with it.
Oh, of course.
Every inch.
Yes.
Yes. I wouldn't have this like slope down to go to the kitchen. I'd have it everywhere. Now, is this waterproof?
No.
So is there something like this that's good for kitchens too or not?
Engineered hardwood?
Yeah.
No. Sometimes people put engineered hardwoods in their kitchens, in their bathrooms. We've done it, of course. It's gonna, again, same thing is gonna go. How much water are we talking about? Like
There's some messy people in bathrooms, man.
Exactly. So in the kitchens, I understand. Maybe you're more careful than others. In the bathrooms, you're taking a shower, water's coming in no matter what. So we don't really recommend it for the bathrooms.
I wouldn't either.
But some people put it. So what's gonna happen realistically? Water's gonna come in. Some planks might get damaged, maybe buckle here and there. So
Make sure you have that extra box.
yeah, or two. You have them, and then you're gonna call us. We'll come and we'll do a repair.
Yeah.
And
So you guys do repairs too?
yeah. We do
Okay,
repairs,
good.
Of course.
Good to know. This underlayment, did we cover that yet?
We didn't cover this underlayment. This is basically like cork. It's just a little more expensive. It's made out of rubber instead of cork material. The only times really this is used is more in like your really high end places, like maybe like Santa Monica, for example. They want the rubber.
Underneath the engineered.
Yes.
Or just this stuff.
Underneath the engineered or the laminate, because you can't put this under vinyl anyways.
Right. Interesting. Okay.
The most we've ever had to put was how much was it? It was this.
Well, you get a real
3/8.
thin one there too, huh?
Yeah, they have different sizes. So sometimes if we're installing hardwood floors, engineered floors, we need to level a few rooms or something, we sometimes use these products, actually. Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's great. Yeah, we've had to put, there was one condo, it was so strict, and it was a 1/2 inch cork and a 3/8 rubber of just soundproofing before the hardwood floors. So we were up like an inch something.
Wow.